Yes, hi there, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFL IBT. Now, you made a comment over at my Better TOEFL Scores blog, and let's take a look at this your specific situation. So, I'm going to just call you AJ. So you say, I am preparing for the TOEFL. Can I prepare it without going to any tuition classes? If yes, so would you please tell me how to prepare it sitting at home and can get better marks? Alright, so, and I'm going to make a few changes here. You say, can I prepare for it without going to any tuition classes? So would you please tell me how to prepare, I would say, for the exam, then maybe while, you might say, well, sitting at home, and I would probably say this, and how I can get better marks. Believe it or not, the answer to this question is yes. It is possible for you to improve your TOEFL score without going to any tuition classes, but because the TOEFL has speaking and writing, I do recommend that you utilize a IBT speaking and writing specialist to help you improve in those specific areas. And if you don't mind, I have a great online course. It will not bust your budget, and you will get the speaking and the writing feedback you need, and I will also be your coach and help you through the process. And check it out. If you want to find out a little bit about my course and how much it costs, you can go to onlinetoeflcourse.com and click on the join button, and you can learn a little bit more there. But let me go back to your plan. So, if you are really motivated and you're a self-starter and you don't have to have somebody watching you all the time, it is possible. There are specific things that you can do to improve your scores. So first of all, reading every day for 45 minutes. That's the first thing you want to do. Number 2, practice listening every day for 45 minutes, which is also important. Number 3, as you do your reading and your listening practice, you need to focus on the notes, the main and the most important supporting points of the reading and the listening passages, and get this information in note form. This is very, very important. Now, if you can do that, that's one of the first things that helps you learn how to read, listen, and even concentrate in the language. Now, I'm going to give you the 4th step. The 4th step is to write. I'm going to say you should be writing 3 250-word summaries each week. These summaries focus on the main and the most important supportive points of the reading and the listening passages. In addition to that, in addition to doing the writing practice each week, you should also practice speaking. Maybe, how about this? Let's say you're giving maybe 3 60-second oral responses, I think, about the reading and the listening passages. Now, if you can do these first 5 things, now I also know that you downloaded my vocabulary list, so actually, I'm going to give you number 6, studying the 1700 TOEFL vocabulary list. I think this is also very useful for you. I highly recommend that you take each of these words. It's a very tedious process, but put one word on one note card. Put the word on one side of the card, and then put the definition on the other. All right? So those are the first really 6 things you can do. Now, like I said, if you don't mind making a small investment, how does $38 a month sound? Does that sound very expensive to you? Probably not, right? But I do have an online TOEFL course for $38 a month. I haven't even raised my price in 2 years. I want to keep it as inexpensive as I can because I know a lot of you guys are on tight budgets, and I want to make sure that you can afford TOEFL instruction just like everybody else. Okay, so when we get to the next part, I'm going to put number 7. I recommend that you join my online TOEFL course, and first of all, I want you to go through the vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar lessons. You want to do those first. So vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar lessons first. This will probably take you approximately, I'm guessing, 2 months, maybe 3 months to learn that information. Once you've done that, then you can go through the listening and the reading lessons in my course. Again, probably another 2 months. Once you've done that, then you can do the writing and speaking lessons. Remember that at no additional cost, your payment of $38 a month, AJ, it allows you to post speaking and writing practice tests. Now remember my one rule. Here's my rule. In order to keep my course inexpensive, only post 1 writing practice test each day. 1 or less. You don't have to post 1 every day, but if you do, do not post more than 1. Now, you can also post 1 speaking practice test each day if you feel the need. And I will give you feedback, no joke. I will give you feedback, audio feedback, written feedback. I will be your TOEFL coach. So let's go over the answer to your question. So can you prepare without going to any tuition classes? Can you tell me how to prepare for the exam with sitting at home, how I can get better marks? So I said reading every day for 45 minutes. You choose the reading materials. You can pick topics in newspapers, magazines, and longer books. Number 2, again, you're choosing the listening materials. If you have English TV, I recommend news, history, documentary, and especially science programs. These are all good listening programs for you. Now, if you do not have English TV, you can use 3 websites. There are 3 websites that are going to be very, very helpful for you. You might want to write these down. National Public Radio, TED Talks, Randall Cyber Listening Lab. These are 3 specific websites that you can use that will help you improve your academic listening comprehension abilities. Don't forget the note-taking, and don't forget that each week as you're doing the reading and the listening practice, you're also writing and speaking about this information. And remember, when you do your oral summaries, I recommend that you record your voice using a computer or your iPhone or your smartphone, and that way you can listen to your response again. And as you listen to it, pay attention to your pronunciation, your language use, which means grammar and vocabulary, and also your topic development. That means how you're organizing and developing your responses. Of course, you're studying the 1,700 TOEFL vocabulary words that you downloaded. You're doing that. And then, if you want to pay a little bit of money, I highly recommend my online TOEFL course. First of all, go through the vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar lessons for 2 months. Then you can do the listening and the reading lessons for another 2 months. And then you can finish by completing the writing and speaking lessons in my course. And that, my friend AJ, this is exactly what you can do right now to begin improving your TOEFL score, and it will not cost you a lot of money at all. In fact, most of it is free.